What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Day 98. Blueprints. We're kind of curious if anything's going to happen on day 100. Maybe we'll get to day 100 in this episode. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Probably we will because we don't have a lot of controllable goals these days. It's mostly RNG. So we're ending a lot of runs early. Mostly our goal is to remove the crates from the tunnel and then find gallery, find upgraded courtyard thing, whatever it's called. It's not called courtyard. It's, what is it? Cloister. We have like the Cloister of Arinda that apparently has black prints instead of blueprints, whatever that means. So we'd like to get there and figure that out. But aside from that, not a whole lot going on. We're going to take tool shed, and we're going to take a battery pack, and we're going to take a magnifying glass. Why we need the magnifying glass? Well, probably we don't, but it's fine. See how we kind of animation canceled there by clicking at exactly the right time? I need to get better at that, because that saves a lot of time and makes it less annoying. Marginally less annoying. Also, we forgot to bling ploop, so let's make sure we bling ploop on the way back into the house. Bling ploop. I'm kind of curious how many bling ploops we have. Maybe we should empty the fountain if we get a pump room just for fun and see how many bling ploops there are. Or maybe we just keep going. Maybe we do that as like the last episode ever of Blueprints. Which I don't know when that'll be, right? But could be tomorrow, could be next year, who knows. Depends how much more random stuff we find to do in this game. There is a lot of random stuff to do, for sure. Can we make anything? I don't think so. Ooh, yes! This makes the entire run worth it, even if we can't do anything else. So, always take this room. Wish we had a shovel. Archives is kind of trashed here, so maybe we make this rare. Because I don't think I ever need to go back here, and I don't really like this room. It's kind of bad. We already did the file cabinet. As far as I know, that's the only interesting thing in there. Laundry room we could make more common, but I also don't really need the laundry room, and it's a dead end. Let's make this unusual instead, so that we can find it if we want it, but we don't find it all the time. Kennel can be commonplace. Kennel is super nice. It's like a hallway that unlocks everything, so we will take that for sure. Alright, cool. Love this room. Great time. East Wing Hall or Quest Bedroom? Maybe we just do pantry, honestly. Early pantry is always fine, right? Get the food, get the money. Not that we need any of that, but I mean, feels nice in theory. Obviously we're gonna commissary here because there could be gems for sale. It's always worth the risk. Even if there aren't gems for sale, you generally get something useful. But there are gems for sale. There's also a salt shaker. There's also a shovel. Also a key. You know what? Let's just buy all the keys, because last time we ran out of keys. We need even more keys than that, but that's a good start. Pool is also a good start. I'll spend a gem on this for sure. Because we get to open double thingamabobs. Somehow the animations are getting faster. Like, I'm spam clicking in such a way that like the animations are getting faster. I don't think it's my imagination. Also, we don't have 2 hallways, so we shouldn't take bunk room yet. We can take kennel here though, that's fine. Arf, arf. What's this? That's a cat box. Cat in a box. Old shoe. Okay, that time I did not animation skip, so I didn't do it right. Hallway here is great. I'll take a hallway for sure. And it's a tomorrow room. I love those. They're the best. Locker room is kind of interesting, and spread keys early I think is fun, right? And we do need keys, so let's do this. I think we dead-ended a square. No, we can still get there from entrance hall. I'm not going to open any of the lockers, because I don't have that many keys to spare. These are all kind of terrible choices, unfortunately. We don't have 2 hallways, so that's a waste. I guess we do this because it connects to the entrance hall, and we don't have to backtrack as much. Kind of sad that we lost the corner, but we also already got conservatory, so it's not the end of the world. I'll take all of these. Plus 1 key. 4-door room today. Now we'll go back to entrance hall and do this dead end. I would like a nifty bedroom here. We got archives, even though we made it more rare. What the heck? We can waste a star to redraw. These are all bad. Let's waste more stars. I like wasting stars. They're all so bad, man. What are these draws? I guess just classroom? I don't know. I don't like any of them. Got an apple. I don't see a hall pass. We got a salty apple, in fact. What is the best way to get back out of here? I guess this way, and then north. Wait, why can you go up here? Interesting. Interesting. Should we open a locker? Let's open one locker for good measure. I.e. to waste a key. You know what? 2 gems? Why not? Now we have even gems and keys. Not oh, I have to know. I have to know. I don't care how many gems it costs. I have to know. Also, maybe we get some gems back. I have to know what this does. I'm dying to know. It's like, it could be something terrible. Maybe black rooms are like really bad, right? I have no idea. Maybe they're worse than red rooms. Maybe they're like instant lose the run. Did we security? No. So we have a door. Wait, do we have a key card? Why is this green? Why can we open this? I'm confused about why we can open this. We don't have security or a key card or... Like, what? Why is this openable? Central passageway is kind of cool. Also, none of those were black prints. What does black prints mean? I don't get it. Laboratory is kind of nice, although it's our last gem. Open a random door of the antechamber for each black print you draft from this cloister. It must be super rare or something. Or I have to use a special key to get a black print to draw? I'm not sure how to use that. Maybe they're just rare. But I do want to know. When you draft a hallway from another hallway for each bedroom you draft. Let's do hallway from hallway, deliver mail. Why not? That's a fine experiment. Because deliver mail is a goal. Okay, this is locked. I don't know why the one... Oh, it's because doors are always unlocked, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why that door is unlocked. Anyways, this door is not unlocked, unfortunately. Also, I assume the note is the same. I kind of want to draft this. I don't understand the black print thing. Do we have to, like... Should we redraw it until we get a black print? Let's just burn through a bunch of stars and see if we get any black prints. Doesn't seem like we're getting any black prints. I don't know what that means. Open a random door for each black print you draft. Maybe that's like a special item we unlock later that lets us draft black prints. I'm not sure what that means. We'll take the gem though. It's our only gem. This isn't going particularly well, if I'm being honest. We are very short on resources again, somehow. We should do security, seems wise. I don't know if I should turn it up or down, though. Let's turn it down today. I pretty much always turn it up, but we're kind of late in the run. And I have not found the keycard or the breaker box, so... We'll turn it down. If we find the breaker box, then we'll come back and turn it up, maybe. If we're still kind of nearby. Okay, breaker box here might even be fine as well. Okay, no luck with that. We have 0 gems. This is kind of a nightmare of a run, huh? I don't want any of this crap. Let's just redraw. Utility closet. Yes, please. Wait, darkroom on, gymnasium off, garage on. Okay, now we can get back south if we want. So let's do that before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's go back to the south and see what we get. I guess we should parlor, but parlor here is total nonsense, right? Like, nobody would ever do that. Trophy room +8 is nice. And we made it free. Yeah, this could save the run. I'm actually really glad that I axed this room. Because 8 gems for free is super duper cool. Actually, I kind of want to look at this room, even though it wastes another footstep. Like, what other trophies do we need? Let's remind ourselves. Complete the Mount Holly directory. I don't know how we haven't done that yet. Obviously, there's more rooms somewhere that we need to see, I guess. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. I have no idea how to find those. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. That's impossible. Reach room 46 and dare and curse in 1 day in under an hour. Ace the classroom final. I think you have to get 9 classrooms for this to work. And complete the trophy case. Yeah, all the remaining trophies are basically impossible. Like, maybe we could do the classroom one. Also, fake apple, real apple. Finally, there's real food in here. Alright, where are we going? I guess we could go east. That would be fine. We don't have a lot of keys. And we don't have a lockpick. And this seems like a waste of gems. But maybe it's worth it. Nah, let's just reroll. You know what? I'm fine with a dead end here. We have a lot of money. Let's go make good use of our cash money. Oh, I somehow insta-canceled again. Yeah, you can like right click and cancel this. Did we get the key? Wait, that's a bug. Oh no. Unless I canceled it before I paid for it? Like, I hear the noise. That's such a weird bug. If you pay for the special key and then you right click to cancel, it plays the sound effect, but you don't get the key and it doesn't subtract the gold. I'm trying to make the game faster, but really I'm just breaking everything, I guess. Pump room is kind of awful here. This is kind of awful. This is kind of awful. I guess I just pump room. We could empty the fountain for fun. Kind of silly, but... Should we empty the fountain just to see? I kind of want to. I also kind of want to leave the reservoir at 6, though. If we empty the fountain, we have to move all the water around and put water back in the pool. So let's not do that. The fountain is going to be a mystery for the foreseeable future. How the hell do we get out of this place? We have to go south, southeast, east. South. South. East. East. North. That's awful. That's awful. I guess this is fine. I don't really want to waste all of my stars. I was trying to draw a black print in this stupid room and we didn't get one, so I don't think that's what that word means. I don't think the word means what I think the word means. Sadly. Courtyard here is fine though. Don't mind me a courtyard. We have no shovel? Oh, we do have a shovel. Did we buy it in the commissary? I don't know. I keep forgetting what items we have. It always like blends together between all the runs, you know? It's like, do I have a shovel? Do I not have a shovel? I have to check my inventory every time. Let's go south first. This seems nice. Do we need bedrooms? I don't even remember. What is our effect today? Hallway from a hallway. We've only done that once. Let's grab the gem real quick. I don't see any other items. Maybe there are items, but I don't want to spend that much time looking. Kitchen here is terrible. Okay, if we could hallway from hallway, we could remove another crate. Can we get a hallway? That is the question. No. Should we redraw and waste more stars to get a hallway? Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. More likely to draw green rooms. I kind of want a hallway to hallway. I feel like I just waste some things to activate the lab experiment. Yeah, we gotta get the letters in the mailroom, you know? Otherwise this game's never gonna end. I don't really mind if it ends or doesn't end, but it's a bit tedious at the moment because not a lot of excitement is going on, you know? It's mostly just the same old thing every time. We can vestibule, but that's kind of a waste, so let's not vestibule. What do we get? Lucky rabbit foot? Cool. I'll take that. We need more hallways. Can we get a hallway? Can we lockpick? Nice. We could dead end here, or we could 8 gold. Let's just do attic. I don't know. I'm curious if some rare item shows up here sometimes or something. Hulk smash. A key, a broken lever, another key. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Yeah, if you just spam the mouse, it kind of works. It does the weird cursor flicker thing, but it mostly animation skips. Did we dead end ourselves? I don't even know. How do we get out? We gotta go this way, and then down here, and then over here, and then up here, over here, over here. Ha. Wait, you can't break these, right? We could secret garden, sure, why not? We have the key, may as well use it, right? Did we get antechamber room today? No, we didn't draft it yet. We might, but we have not yet drafted it. The 2 allowance bonus bedroom. We have an upgraded bedroom that gives us 2 allowance. It's like the quest bedroom instead of the guest bedroom. And the quest is to get to the antechamber so that you get your allowance tokens. I feel like we should open this in case we draft the silly bedroom. But yeah, I don't think there's any way to skip this, right? There's no way to skip this animation. I keep trying, I'm pressing all the buttons. Escape, ASDF, right click, nothing's working. Oh. Skip, 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 skip. Actually, if you mash the button, it does rotate again, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so if I do this, and then I just keep clicking, like as soon as the thing ends, it'll start a new one. Which saves like a minute amount of seconds. Like 1/10 of 1 second. And every second matters. Alright, get out. Skip. I think we opened it. I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Let's go north. Hallways? Servants' quarters. We have a lot of keys though. We don't want dead ends. I don't know if this counts as a hallway. It didn't seem to count as a hallway last time. Maybe it'll count as a hallway this time. Hallway? No hallway. Keys? Don't care. Food? Food is kind of nice. I don't think quarter counts as a hallway, so I'm not going to waste my stars redrafting in case that's true. Club sandwich. Tomato soup. I'm just going to buy it immediately. Buy, 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 buy. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme the bananas. Nom 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 nom. I'm hungry. Alright, let's get out of here. Lockpick. Hey, it worked. Foyer, aquarium goes down and over. Let's take that one. Okay, we need to try to draft the bedroom, though. We need the quest bedroom. Can we get the quest bedroom? Not here. We could do this. We have plenty of gems. It's gonna lock one of the doors. I don't know which door, though. Apparently not this door, so that's... Oh, wait. Are all the doors dead ends? How did I manage to make all the doors dead ends? The one locked door... Bro. No. Reset. Reset. I demand a reset. Ooh, throne room. But what does this do? It does nothing. It's just really expensive. It just wastes all of our gems, right? That's pretty much all it does. So let's not. How do we have 0 money? That's actually impressive. Considering how much we start out with. Oh, don't go too fast. You might miss these. Gimme, 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 gimme. Lockpick? No lockpick. Oh my god, we have 18 keys. Archive, terrible. I want the... Oh, we already did black print cloister. And we did passageway. This might be the only 4-way door. But we opened all the parts of the antechamber, right? So like we could just pick some rubbish here. Let's do this, even though it's kind of expensive, because it lets us draft the south room, which is maybe something cool. You know what? We don't have a vault key, so let's do treasure room. It's probably 40 gold. It's more than 40 gold. Oh my god, it's a lot of gold. It just keeps stacking. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in there. Now we should be able to loop around through the antechamber and draft from the antechamber side, assuming this door isn't locked. Let me out. We dug that. Cool. Antechamber. There's no token here, sadly. I don't know if we can get one to spawn. I'm kind of curious about that. Okay, we can't pick the door. Curious if we put a quest bedroom here, if it will spawn the thingy. Also, a gallery would be nice. Do we get any bonus from this? Boiler room? Do we have a boiler room? I think we do, but I'm not sure. Apparently not. That's fine. Let's go south. Lockpick? Hey. We could show room, possible moon pendant. We have plenty of gold. Moon pendant? Yes, we'll take that. Master key we cannot afford, sadly. I don't think we need more footsteps. We have 100 and there's only like 3 rooms left to draft, so I'm not gonna buy that. No lockpick. Alright, we're gonna have to use this. We could boiler room, we could study. If we study, we might be able to chessboard today. Let's check that. Security, yes. Chapel. Oh, we have no red rooms today. Except the aquarium, I guess. That's kind of impressive. I guess because I made them all less common, right? Rumpus, attic. We do have attic. We do have nook, surely, right? Somewhere? Nook. Nook is at the top. That's crazy. Study? Did we get study? Or lady? No, we didn't. We could try to draft south and get ladyship chambers. And then we got... Did we get office? Oh, we didn't take throne. Okay, we don't have queen or king, I guess. Unless there's other rooms that have those. We could study, but that doesn't really help us. How many mechanical rooms do we have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be 7. Let's boiler room. Maybe we can get the machinarium thing. There's a lot of dig spots. I don't care though. I don't think we have enough. We probably don't have enough gems to even craft the machinarium thing, to be honest. It's probably cost 2, right? Also, why am I drafting this way? This is a stupid way to draft. Just do terrace, I guess. I don't really know what's out here usually. I've only gotten this room like twice. A nice view of a mountain. Is this the back side of the house? Oh no, this is the west side, I guess. Wait, what is that thing on the ground? Is it an item? Kinda looks like there's a gem on the ground out there at the end of this long road. See the little blue dot at the end of the road? Can we get to this road somehow? Definitely there's a path there, but I don't know if it's a real path or an aesthetic path. Hard to say, really. Okay, we got moon pendant. That's nice. Let's go this way, I suppose. Okay, we got office. This would be crazy. Oh, we're not going to be able to afford the ladyship if we buy office, though, right? There's one gem in the office, but that's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. Even if we draft it here, it's not enough. I don't think we'll be able to pay for it. Womp womp. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Is bedrooms our goal today, or no? I think it was hallway to hallway, right? Okay, well, we got gems, but there's only 1 spot left and it's filled up, so no ladyship chambers for us today. No quest bedroom. Let's check our goals again. Also, we can't chess puzzle because we didn't get a queen, I don't think. Unless it's in some other room I don't know about. Maybe the queen is in here? Probably not. Patio, dig. I don't even know what patio is. I don't remember seeing that recently. Clear the crates in the tunnel. Magnifying glass for drafting studio safe. I guess we did this. We didn't really find anything in there though. Gallery to room 8. We didn't get a gallery. We didn't get a mail room. This I'm not really paying attention to. Probably I should just delete this. I'm just going to put it down here because I never do this. And I probably never will. We don't really know the castle puzzle. We don't know the pin placements. And we don't know the secret non-standard admin key. Also, I guess we don't need to increase drawing room anymore because I turned off that lab experiment. We could increase freezer if we ever get it though, because freezer's kind of cool. We did bullseye. Solve puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. I feel like we have this trophy, right? Like, I think we got this. Don't think we have any of the other ones though. Plus 2 trophies. Workshop C. Yeah, I don't really know why this has the letter N on the ceiling or if it matters. Maybe it just looks nice, but it probably spells something somehow. Actually, there's no paintings in that room, so maybe it's just the letter of where it is spawned on the map that time around. But it's always N, and I've spawned it in different places, so pretty sure. Unless I just happened to spawn it on multiple N's. There probably are multiple N's in the message, right? Stone letters, commissary. We could laundry machine again, but I mean, why? To get 95 stars, I guess. It's kind of fun. Pretty sure we read both of the books. So this is kind of outdated. Outdated information, you know? A new clue. We'll just put it here next to a new clue. Curse of Black Bridge, totemic on all 4 sides of the box. Yeah, I guess we don't need this anymore because we already know this is the cursed coffin in the shrine. Black Bridge is the link between Gentry lands and Northern Mountains. That didn't really help us much. Subway, Infinity 8 room with campfire and 6 statues, dark corridor, rainbow lanterns, black mirror in a cave. I feel like I'm gonna have to look up some hints because I really don't know what's left in the game to do. Like, I don't know how to find any of the sigils. I'm gonna have to look up hints about where to find information about the sigils. I'd prefer if I could find some hints without finding the outright answer because it is fun to solve, but I feel like I've looked everywhere. Like, I don't even know where else there is to look to find sigil information. I guess the classroom. The classroom is the only place We haven't looked, and that is one of the trophies, so we should get 9 classrooms. Check them carefully for clues. I know there's some clues in the classrooms. I don't know if any of them are useful, but maybe in like classroom number 9 there's a bunch of information about sigils or something. Who knows? I don't know where else it would be. I didn't see it in any of the books. We have a couple random hints about it from people's letters, but really not anything substantial enough to solve 8 of them. We solved 2 of them. We solved the 2 easy ones, Orinda Ares and Fen Ares, but I don't even know what the other realms are called. There's 8 realms apparently, but the book only has 3 realms. Or 5 realms. There's definitely not 8 realms. So, it's a mystery to me. And yeah, the game is not really that much fun anymore because it's sort of repetitive, right? I feel like we've seen everything. I don't know what else to do or to look for. Like, spreading money feels pointless because what are we going to do with the money, you know? We already solved this. We already opened all the safes. What else is there to do? I guess get to the mailroom is the main thing, because maybe there's a hint in the mailroom. We did get quite a few letters since we've last been to the mailroom, so I guess maybe we put that one up. The mailroom and the classrooms. And then I guess clear the crates, but that's just very tedious and repetitive. We have 115 steps. We could go check... You know, let's go check the status of the crates. Maybe that will help us feel better. Probably not. There's probably still like 20 crates at least. But you know, let's check and see. How do we get out of this cursed place? We have to go south to Courtyard. It's a long walk. Also, Secret Garden spread fruit. So we get some random fruit on the way. I wasn't sure if I grabbed it. If it was gonna process my click event. We go down here. Commissary. Probably we can get out via commissary. I guess. We do a loop-de-loop and po, and our shoes are looking cool. Wait. Oh yeah, we already did this. I was like, oh, why is it still here? Oh, we didn't dig this spot. We gotta pad our dig stats, you know? +1 dug holes. I don't know if that's a stat, but if it's like Minecraft, then somewhere there's a secret screen where it tells you how many holes you've dug. Where are we going? We're going down here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I mean, we could go check now that we spawned the throne room if there's anything up there, but I don't think there is. Let's check the crates. I don't know how many crates you have to remove. There are a lot of crates here. Okay, we didn't remove very many, seemingly. Like, you can kind of walk around this partially, right? What is this? There's some kind of interesting stone thing there behind a few more crates. Maybe that's a goal that we should get, because I don't know what the heck this is. Could be useful. Also kind of don't know if you can remove more crates and get further into the tunnel, or if this is the end goal. It seems like it's leaving some crates behind and just removing the top ones, which is also kind of interesting. Like maybe it doesn't remove all of them. Don't know. We can't do chest today, I believe, because we didn't get a queen. We already did under the white trees. We opened the satellite dish, which we had to cheat and look online for because no one in their right mind would ever try to set a random piece of stone on fire that they never look at. Because why would you set stone on fire? Makes no sense. There's also the like 1100 thing that's in here, or whatever it says, that maybe means something to someone. I don't know. 1100 with a space. Like, I mean, there's not really any hints on the paper. Maybe it's a code about how to read the blue dots. Maybe the blue dots are a message. It just doesn't sound very fun to try to decode that. I'm pretty sure this area is just gonna be the same thing, like totally empty if we go back, but we could check it. I've only went here the one time. Room 46 was different the second time, so maybe this is too, right? Oh, the window. That's kind of cool. It's the window. We can't walk down here. I see a castle. I see a road. It does seem like probably the road that connects to the gate over here, so maybe we can open the gate at some point. Also, these boxes look familiar. I think it's just the art style, though. I don't know if there's anything in this area. I assume not. That's just a piece of wood, seemingly. Don't see any clues. I don't see any hints. The tunnel is just a tunnel. There's nowhere else to put the fuses that I am aware of. This is our campsite. Yeah, I guess, so this gate must go to the castle, right? Presumably. I don't know if this is the same outdoor area or if it's doing some rendering tricks, because I definitely cannot see the castle from here, right? Like, I feel like I should be able to see the castle from here if it actually existed over there. But it's probably just intentionally not rendered in from this angle. Unless it's cleverly hidden behind some trees. I do see like a rock structure there. I don't believe there was anything interesting in the gemstone cavern. We tried digging. This looks like a Pokemon style dig spot, but there's no dig spot there. We did the gas thing, we opened the elevator. Like, what else? What else does the game want from me? What do you want from me, game? What do you want? What am I supposed to do? I want more, but I don't know what more there is to have. I don't know how to find the sigils. I don't know how to trick the RNG into spawning the mailroom without playing 75 more times. It's starting to feel like the end. I mean, you know, the end is never the end is never the end is never the end, but like, it does kind of feel like the end. We didn't look behind this plant. Is there something behind this plant? Is there a secret switch that opens the basement? Or the attic? I guess we have a basement and an attic, so neither of those jokes work. The second story, I want to get there, in that where that window is. What's inside of that window? That's what I want to know. It's not the attic, it's a locker room, so... we didn't open the garage, right? So we can't go this way. Rats. Not that it would matter, there's nothing here. I'm feeling kinda lost. I need some kind of hint or motivation to keep playing. Trying to rack my brain of like all the things that are left to look at. There's not really very many. Without doing the sanctum doors. Which we could just look up how to do the sigils, but that's kind of boring. Those are like one of the most fun puzzle because they actually make sense, and it's fun to try to find the hints about like what the weather is and what the transport is, but I can't even find the names of the freaking realms. Like, where am I supposed to look for that? I feel like it should be in Realm and Ruin or History of Arindia, but neither of those seems to really mention anything other than the 3 major realms. So how do I find information about all the other realms? Maybe it's buried in a book under this tree. Nope. Seems not to be the case. Maybe it's under this rock. Seems also not to be the case. Give me a sign. Give me a sign, game. What do I need to do? Who do I need to talk to? Where's the NPCs? Where's Wilfred? Wilfred! Where are you? I mean, Anne Babbage. Where's Ann Babbage? Where are you, Ann? I know you're watching me, Ann. Are you up there with a telescope looking down at me? Are you on top of this mountain? Are you in the waterfall? What else do I see in the distance? I wish I could use my telescope to look at the lands. They're probably not that high def, right? They're just background art. It is very beautiful, though. Painterly. It's a very nice sky. I assume this is a skybox, right? But it's like one of the nicest skybox I've ever seen, for sure. Where else can we go? I don't know. I don't know where we can go. I think the mailroom is our only hope. Because even if we get a sanctum key from the gallery, the last sanctum key, having all the sanctum doors open does not help us at all if we don't know what to do inside of them, right? We don't know what the sigils are. So I think we just need to get the mailroom. Aside from that, I really have no idea. I mean, day 99, we could also play till day 100, right? I did say at the beginning of the episode that we might make it to day 100 today, but I wasted a lot of time yesterday yelling at the sky, so maybe we won't make it to day 100 today. Maybe we'll move it to the next episode. Also, I think the next episode is 50. I think this one's 49. I'm not exactly sure. Bling, poop. But getting to day 100 on episode 50 is kind of... feels like a nice round number in case something special happens. But I don't think it is gonna happen. I think it's just... I think we're just gonna go insane running in circles. We can do schoolhouse, I guess. I don't see any apples. There's probably no gems in there. Now we need gems. I wish I could do schoolhouse while having the courtyard bonus active. Though it does make classrooms less likely to draw. It's still quite valuable. We could also try to get to 100 stars in the observatory. Maybe that does something magical. I don't know. I feel like 100 is the magic number that will make the game better. 100 of what? I don't know, but 100 of something for sure. It's also kind of cool that this resets when you get one wrong. This box is empty. This box is empty. The blue box is empty. This box is empty. Every statement with the word empty is false. Even the statement that says the word empty is false is empty. I don't know, man. Classroom. Do we want to do it immediately? Sure, why not? We have to try to get to grade 8 at least. Grade 9, I'm not sure if it's possible. Seems hard. But surely we can get to at least grade 8, right? Why do kids have money? That doesn't make any sense. Don't send your kids to school with money. That's just silly. You know what? I'll take it. Instant classroom. 2 down, 7 to go. How many classrooms can we do? No classroom. Each time you enter, gain 10. I mean, it's not that useful. I don't really like the dead end here. So we're gonna do the library. Sometimes there's items in here. Actually, yeah, there's some items. We have no keys. We need keys. How do we get keys? We need keys and gems. Observatory would give us keys and gems. Classroom probably is not going to give us keys and gems. Also, I just realized I'm not really paying attention. Maybe I should pay attention. Grade 2. What's the difference between grade 1 and grade 2? Also, here's a file cabinet. Maybe I can open this. I kind of want to coat check the file cabinet key and just try it on every single file cabinet I can find, because there's a lot of filing cabinets in the game. But I feel like it's probably like the pots in the entryway. There's like 2 pots you can break, and then 7,000 other pots that you can't break, just because reasons. Because video game logic. Look at all the colors. Okay, this is like Dart Room puzzle or whatever. What's going on in here? Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Oh, so is the goal to find the difference between the classrooms? Okay, I mean, this has a periodic table. So this is obviously a hint about the laboratory puzzle. Aside from that, water, ice, that's a freezer hint. What? Tear drop? Fuck. That kid should be expelled for being too stupid to go to school. Dormitory. Storeroom. Nook. This is a lot of dead ends. Like an insane amount of dead ends. Let's not do that many dead ends. Oh god, it's all dead ends. Everything's a dead end. Commissary is not a dead end and it costs 1 gem. Maybe they sell gems. Do they sell gems today? No. Okay, we're screwed. At least we have this. We could sleeping mask. We could running shoes. Magnifying glass? Actually, maybe we need that in the classroom. We're not sure. Is there a chest in here? No, I don't see one, but there is one here. So let's take this. Okay, a few gems, not so many. We have 0 keys. That's going to be an issue. We need keys. Classroom, but it's a dead end. Wait, it's a total dead end. Okay, we have to go north, I guess. I don't like it, but it's what has to happen. Maybe we can loop back around to the entrance later and get more something or others. Actually, do we have the shovel? We do have a shovel, so kennel is pretty nice considering we have 0 keys. I'll take the free gem. I'll take the dig spot. Key would be nice. No key, but at least it's unlocked. Alright, we could dead end ourselves here actually. Maybe we do that. No, keycard. We need keycard. Shit. Yeah, we have to turn off the keycard system first, or find a keycard. Meh. Do we have compass? I don't think so. Shovel, sledgehammer, eh. Nothing good. You know what? Classroom. Why not? Grade 4. Apples and bananas. I like to oat. Apples and bananas. What's this trying to tell me? Oh. Listen to the music. B minus, 5 out of 7. Okay, there's definitely a puzzle here. 4 out of 7. I hope I hope this isn't a political statement. Kathleen. Kathleen's not very bright. Alright, well, we have a nightmare of a puzzle here. This is indeed the answer to something. So this is Orinda Aries, right? And this is Fen Aries, I think. It does suck that all these kids are so dumb, though. Here's a map. Arch Aries. Fen Aries. Oris. Colossus Orinda. Fen. Royal Museum. Morning Bay. Some sort of watchtower thing. A mountain. Mount Holly. Oris. Araya. Wait, so Oris is a city in Araya? I hate taking screenshots in video games, but I'm gonna take screenshots of this. If I remember how to take screenshots. How do you take screenshots? Isn't there a way in Steam to take a screenshot? Oh, I guess I turned it off. Awkward. Okay, we're gonna just snip. Classroom rank 5. Now, I'm pretty sure... One sec, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So we're just... I think we're just gonna screenshot all this stuff and figure it out later. Because right now I just want to finish the run and try to get, whatever, you know, do things and stuff. Patricia. Okay, let's take a picture of all of these stupid things. And then later we'll come back and try to figure out what it means. We need this one. Kathleen. And then this one. Proja H. It's kind of annoying they didn't mark which ones are wrong, so we're gonna have to do some like weird combinatoric correlation nonsense to figure out what the hell's going on here. Is that everything? We also have this. The Great Tress. Can I click this? Oh yeah. Interesting. The South Key. There's an Infinity 8 thing. There's also symbols on this. Tor 46 rot. What is this? This is going to be annoying to take a screenshot of because you have to magnifying glass it to read it properly. Why is there an eye here? The North Circle. There's an eye in the middle. Is it like the Northern Eye? Also, there's a bunch of these symbols, the heart symbols. There's some kind of path. Goes up a mountain. With one of them circled. Costa Rica. The Great Tress. This isn't very fun to look at a picture this big with a magnifying glass, to be honest. Kind of annoying. I sigh. I mean, this sort of tells us something, right? Like, sideways 8 is like the South Pole, I guess. And then there's a big landmass. So I guess this is the heart here. And then the puzzle piece is like Australia. The heart is Africa. The hourglass is... I don't really know. Maybe the other side of the globe that's not on this picture. Maybe it's in the other picture. And then the diamond. The spiral stars. Okay, there's some sort of constellation with 1,000,000 stars in it. So probably we have to do that as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. There's like 90 or 100 stars in this constellation. So maybe if we get a bunch more stars, we'll see the spiral constellation and then we'll win the whole game. The spiral of stars. That seems like what it's hinting at. That's probably why the laundromat also exists. What does the laundromat do? I guess it's allowance tokens. So we could actually do this immediately with the laundromat if we find the laundromat empowered again. There's some sort of castle under the tree with some guards and a fruit basket. A sacred circle. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Rotate 90 degrees, 58 degrees, 8 degrees, 8 degrees, rot 46. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not sure what that's trying to tell me, to be honest. Something about something. There's some people with a box wearing hoods. There's a spooky sun guy. There's more people with more boxes. There's a woman that is chained to a bat and a hawk for some reason. And there's a pyramid that's missing the top. Ore sphere, third era. Morajai, Vera, Isai. Okay, I kind of want like a full version of this image that I can just download from the internet, because looking at it with a magnifying glass or trying to screenshot this is going to be really impossible. I can try to zoom with my tool, but it's not quite as good because it makes the font blurry. Maybe I can find it in the game file somewhere. I'll probably try to do that. Wait, what is this? Can I interact? Can I pull it up and see what's behind it? Nope. What is this? Is this the same thing? Et sphere. Is this the backside, or what's the difference between these? Moraven, Orindia. Is this the other side of the globe? Is that what it's trying to tell us here? I mean, what the hell is this? It's like a million stars. And Mora, Vea, Daya, Mora. Another bird or an angel. Issa eclipse, moon people. Ina eclipse. These are the moon symbols that are on the doors. Isles of Orsai. The Three of Tides. I also wish this thing didn't have smoothing on it, to be honest, and I could just control it like a regular mouse. But it's smoothed really annoyingly, so it's like it just feels bad. Like I can't quickly move over here and check something without it scrolling. I'm not a fan. Okay, the heart is in the middle, and then there's all the lands are around it. That's only 7 total symbols though, so we're missing something. We're missing the... what? The diamond? No, the window. What symbol is missing from this? The pizza? I think the pizza is missing. I don't know what the pizza is, but I think there's a pizza. The Seeker of Signs. It's hurting my hand to hold the magnifying glass button a bunch. I need to find this image online somewhere. Whoa, what's this? Moon? Is that a constellation? I don't know. What is this lady holding? Something? Some kind of fancy balloon? That's the sundial. Maybe it's a weather balloon? And there's all these people doing God knows what. Eating bread, having a good time. The devoted moon, the rogue moon. Devoted orbit, 24 hours. Are we gonna have to wait until a certain time to look at the moon in the observatory or something? The devoted circle. The Three of Tides. There's a king. Oh, that's the king of the third era, right? Oris? I think this is King Oris. Because he has a old boy, a middle-aged girl, and a young boy. And he's the king. I think that's the King Oris, and those are the 3 kids that got the 3 realms when he died. The 3 of Tides. Further nuance. Araya. Nuance. Orinda Aries. Yeah, this is actually hurting my hand a lot. I need to stop. There's probably something here. I don't know what it is. I need to find like this image offline and just look at it without having to hold the magnifying glass, or find the file in the game files, because it hurts my hand too much. It's gonna give me carpal tunnel to use the magnifying glass for 3 hours and look at this. But it seems like an important clue, so we'll come back to it eventually. I guess I could screenshot the 2 maps. I don't think I did. Like, I could just remind myself that these are things that exist, you know? Brilliance. Let's try to get more classrooms. Uh-oh, we're out of keys. Well, that's a disaster. Is that the last door? We can go back to entrance hall and draft a couple more rooms. If we get a locksmith, then the whole run is saved. If we don't, then GG. We have to restart and hope for another classroom. I might just roll the outer building until we get another classroom, to be honest. Because I don't know what else the goal of this is. Where the hell are we going? This is like the worst possible configuration of rooms. Because I prioritized classrooms really hard. You know what? Let's just end it on mailroom, because I don't see any keys, so... Finally we can read the letters. How many new letters do we have? Also, we can look at these. Arch Aries. Together we weather. Number 5. In commemoration of the opening of 5th Zone Power Plant. The Contessa. 5th Zone Power Plant, the Contessa. Interesting. Okay, so that's the letter from Randolph. Also, I think this was just a kind of boring stamp, if I recall, right? Give me that. Randolph Fen Aries. Wait, so is this also... Oh no, this is Arch Aries. Did we solve Arch Aries? Arch Aries. Yeah, so we know that it's stormy in Arch Aries. But we don't know... What do we not know? We tried all of these. I guess maybe it's not horseback, because I think we tried all combinations of horseback. Maybe it's like aviation or something else. Does this tell us? Wait, it's probably industrial. Arch Aries is probably industrial, right? Which thing is industrial? Industry. Arch Aries? Could try that. Square dot. Because this does look very industrial to me. And then what's the last one? The color? I guess the color is blue. Do we have blue as a choice? Blue is not a choice. Weird. It's like a primary color. You'd think that blue would be a choice, but I guess it's not. Okay, next. This one has no stamp. Password is Swan Song. What do we got going on here? Vera Shores is a turtle. And what is that? Is it a boat? Definitely a turtle. I think we should just screenshot these. Because I don't know if I can find these. Like how easy it'll be to find these online, you know? I guess we have to do the timer 3-second delay. Also annoying because it's kind of blurry. Because it's the magnifying glass. I really just want to find the actual image in the game files so that I don't have to deal with this stuff. God damn it. Not what I wanted. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? 3 seconds. Why did it change back? Come on. I don't know why it reset the timer. It always saves it when I don't want it to, and now I want it to show me the thing and it doesn't. Getting trolled. Dude, why? Stop that fucking bullshit, man. Why is it resetting the timer now? Did I get the turtle already? I don't remember. It's like broken. This should not reset. Annoying. No, cancel. Oh my god, why is this broken? It has never done this before. It always remembers your frickin' setting. Okay, navel is more high. It's all blurry and shit. Maybe I should just write it down. I don't know. This is super jank. The magnifying glass is very janky. Like, you can't really take a picture of it. It's impossible. What does this say? The white sea of yore. Oh, there's a rainbow. More high, rainbow, navel. Okay, we don't have that written down anywhere, so we need to write that somewhere. Let's write realms. Mora high. Rainbow navel. So we already got this one, so we don't need to worry about that. Arch Aries. Arch Aries is stormy industry. Probably roads. Can't really tell. Arch Aries. Stormy industry. Also, let's move our notes from here. Where to begin? The road is taking me south. Wait, are they in order? Maybe they're in order in the sigil place. No, because he ends in Fen Aries. Okay, so they're not in order. Let's move this note. So we know that this... We know the order of these is that he starts here and he gets here. Although I don't know if Arind Aries, is that even a real place? Grand Realm. Rhodes, Fog, Marshall. Fen Aries. Wait, what? Did I copy the wrong... Oh yeah, I copied the wrong thing. Dang it. This was Arind Aries. Train Fog Metro Black. So this is Stormy Industry some color. What is the rainbow? Okay, the rainbow is Mora High. Yeah, so the mailroom is actually useful. I'm glad that this is turning out to be useful, because at least we got some hints, and maybe we can guess some of the sigils now. Or figure them out from process of elimination. So rainbow, Arch Aries is the mountain. Wait, but this is not this. Raise Moat's border. This is the core. I guess we could put the core, right? So Fen is Pentagon, Rhodes, Fog, Marshall. Ares is Mountain, something, Stormy, Industry. Mora is Rainbow. And then Naval and we don't know what color. We don't know what weather necessarily. What are the weather choices? I guess probably wind would make sense for naval, right? Also, it's a curve which kind of matches the rainbow. Could be wind. Okay, Pentagon, and then Orinda Aries is window. I don't want to like put this in Excel so these can line up properly. So it's gonna be core, raise, transports, moats, category, I don't know. Border, color. So core, realm. We have core, raise. Oh, raise count and raise shape. So number of raise, which is transport, and then ray shape, which is weather. And then moats is the category and border is the color. Realm, core. Okay, so the realm is Orinda Aries. I'm gonna try to turn this into more of a table. So we got core. We got this. We got number of rays, which is the transport, and we got ray shape, and we got moats category, and then we got border color. X equals travel order known for 46 map. Okay, so we got train, fog, metro, black. I guess the end thing is just like random notes. Okay, so this is mountain, something, stormy, probably industry, and then some color. Also, let's just put placeholders in for all of these. So this is going to be naval. This is going to be roads. Fog. Whoops, didn't mean to press whatever button that was. Red. Reddington. Okay, we know that it's stormy. We know there's a mountain sigil. We don't know what travel order is, so let's just leave these empty if we don't know. Instead of putting question marks, I guess. We can also put dashes. Maybe that looks less messy. It also makes it a little bit easier to see what's going on. We should probably just copy paste this so that it's easier to do. Okay, here's our wonderful table of all the sigils, and 2 of the sigils are solved, and the rest we don't know what the order is. Also, maybe we should put travel order as its own column, and then keep them in the order of the thing downstairs, right? So window, pentagon, mountain, whoops. I mean, we can have more dashes at the end, sure, why not? Who cares? Let's just call this pin number. How about that? It's like the pin number on the room 46. So we know that he starts in Orinda and ends in Fen, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, I messed something up here because I don't think these are both fog, right? We might have to go back and check because we actually solved these, but one of these is not fog. Okay, Arch Aries is mountain, Morjai is rainbow. Also, we can fill out the rest of these probably, right? So mountain, hourglass, heart, puzzle, piece. Wait, we've got rainbow. Okay, heart, rainbow, puzzle piece. Wait. Diamond. So we know hourglass is Araya, at least we're pretty sure. And we know that heart is Kororika. At least we think so. Alright, progress you've been making. Best of luck on the experiments. Continue sending helpful tips. Wanted to write you to let you know. Alright, Arch Aries, together we weather. So Arch Aries is mountain, stormy, industrial. Arch Aries, mountain, stormy, industry. We don't know what color it is. It's not blue because it's not one of the colors. Alright. Next, we have this. Vera Shores is a turtle. Vera Shores. We don't know which one this is. So I guess we do this. We don't know which one is which. Unless, maybe it tells us on here. Is there a diamond or a puzzle piece? I don't see one. But this is a turtle. Turtleback, apparently. We don't know what the weather is. What are the categories? Don't know. We don't know what the color is or the weather or anything like that necessarily. I'm not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine. I figured it could save you from frustration. Contraption is the central control for power lines. If you want to use it, you'll first need to turn on the turbine in the boiler room. This isn't required. I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46. Randolph 9-3. Alright, so we looked at Tortoise Land. Here's the steam duct system diagram. Okay, and then this is Mora High. Also, it says 4 cents. I wonder if the cost of the stamp matters somehow. This one has no cost. This one says 5. Stamp number. Maybe that is the order of travel. I'm not sure. So this one has no number because it's the last one probably, right? Oh, that's from my dad, that's why. Oh, I guess these don't either. I don't know, whatever. There's a number. Arch Aries is 5. We don't know why. We don't know what the number means. We're just gonna write it down because maybe it's important. This has no number. Vera Shores is 10 for some reason. Maybe that's useful, who knows. The ship, Morjai, is a ship which says the White Sea of Yore, which is the rainbow, and it's a 4. So it's a rainbow, and it's a 4. I don't know what else is in here. Some kind of bird. It's blue, but we know that blue isn't the right color, so... Wait, this one has a stamp, but I can't see it. What is that stamp? It has some kind of stamp, but it's not visible in the zoomed in view for some reason. Let me know if I'm writing you too much. I've never been good at gauging the line. Bit of a moral quandary. Something about my dad. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I decided I'm going to continue helping you. I just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing I would rather curious happen. A few lab systems, remove several floor plans. All the unused are kept there. I'm not sure which floor plans are removed over there removed to. Save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved again after I hit it, you should be able to find it in the observatory, hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope. If there was a reason behind the removal of these floor plans from the drafting studio, hopefully this will serve as the first illuminating step toward finding out why. Say what now? A few lab assistants were called by Miss Babbage to remove several floor pans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Huh. Within the lens compartment of the telescope in the observatory. Floor plan hiding in lens of telescope. Weird. But there's no stamp on this letter either. This one has a stamp. Hey Simon, I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycord security doors. There are actually a few fairly new addition. Kirk, Darren, and myself. Also, it says Kirk Darren is a pseudonym, so I don't know who Kirk Darren is. Maybe it's Anne Babbage. Were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of staff who somehow managed to reach a room that they should not have been able to find. We're still not 100% sure how we got past the seals, but it's clear after that episode that not every member should have unchecked access to the higher ranks. It's important to note here that in my own experience, I found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after that incident, we decided to err against our own confidence and opt to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards. If you find security doors, you should be able to lower their frequency from security terminal, and there's even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility closet. Of course we know this by now. Okay, commonplace, rare, etc. Alright, what do we got? This. Araya? Arai? Araya Arai? Is that one place or two places? Araya Arai is what symbol? The hourglass. Arai? Okay, we don't know. Maybe there's not an 8th realm. I'm not sure. Maybe the 8th realm is just the gardener. Araya Arai. What does this say? Nuven Naval 3X The Eastern Reign Atari's Yena. Atari's Yena. Atari's Yena. The Eastern Reign? Is that what it said? The Eastern Reign. It says a 3 on it. Also, I can't particularly tell. I guess it's raining, right? So there's a 3. And it's raining. Which is a stripe. Can't really tell what form of transport there is. What are the options? Naval? Roads, train, turtleback. So it's either camels, aviation, or horseback. Which one does this look like? Camels, aviation, or horseback? I see a palm tree. Maybe it's camels. But it's also raining, so it'd be weird if it were the desert. Don't really know. Doesn't say anything in the letter about anything like related to the area. Also, why are these all coming from different realms if it's the security guy every time? Weird. Following up map I created, the steam power, I thought you would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that is currently only utilized outside the house in locations on the grounds. Apple Orchard, Hovel, Schoolhouse, Gemstone Cavern. Hope this helps. It would have helped, but not anymore. I guess these are like early game hints that you should probably find a long time ago. They're not very easy to get. Nuance. Is that a 1 or a 10? I think it's a 1. Nuance. I see roads, but also a blimp. Is Nuance the name of a place? Nuance? Wait, which one is air travel? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if this is a thing. Nuance is 1, maybe? I don't see like wait, is that a puzzle piece or is that a cloud? I think that's a cloud. Maybe the puzzle piece is a cloud. I don't know. We have puzzle piece and we have diamond. Did Vera Shores happen to have a diamond? That's not this one. Where's Vera Shores? This? No, that's rainbow. This one? I feel like that turtle is probably the diamond, right? And then maybe the puzzle piece is actually supposed to be a cloud. I don't know. We're just gonna guess diamond. Puzzle. Spelled industry wrong. This is air aviation. I'm also not sure if nuances are like name of a place. It's a weird word to name a place. Okay, naval. Naval is probably wind. Turtle is probably, I guess camel would be heat. I don't know which one is camel. Aviation. Yeah, I didn't see any camels anywhere. Rain is not heat. I assume camel is heat, but I don't know which one that is. I mean, the stamp is green. Maybe that's a hint. This is kind of violet. Let's just guess that this is violet. Let's guess that Araya is violet. And let's guess that nuance is green. Maybe the turtle is green. Green is a color. It slashes. Yeah, it could be that the turtle is green. Or maybe it's yellow for shores. There are shores. Actually, it does look yellow, right? Yeah, let's guess that this is yellow. Black, red, violet, green, yellow. Black, red, violet, green, yellow. So we have pink, white, and orange left. Arch Aries. What color was Arch Aries? Obviously blue, but that's not a color, right? We have white. Pink, orange, and white. I feel like it's probably hollow circles. White. Or Arch Aries. Also, white on mountains kind of makes sense, right? And then we have pink and orange. A heart being pink kind of makes sense. But didn't we have an orange one? Or is this yellow? I guess this could be orange also. Vera Shores. I'm gonna assume that this is pink. And then the rainbow is either yellow or orange. It's the navel one, which is blue. Doesn't really make any sense. I don't think the stamp colors correspond. I mean, I guess it's like blue and yellow, but I think they're all yellow. Like the white part of the stamp is kind of yellowed, right? Yeah, I don't think that matters. Okay, so we don't really know. I'm just gonna guess that this is orange. But yeah, we really have no clue, to be honest. A lot of guessing here. Pretty sure Arch Aries is industry, though. I don't know if we have enough information. Like, maybe we could brute force these ones. They only have 2 things left to figure out. Like, we could probably brute force more jive. We could probably brute force Arch Aries. Yeah, probably we just need more letters. I think that's all we can really do at the moment with what we have here, right? Also, here's a late game security card. I guess that would let us... Oh, I think we needed a key, not a security card, right? Yeah. Well... Don't know there's much more we can do, but we could go visit and try to guess... Maybe we could try to guess Arch Aries. Also, the episode's kind of long because I spent a long time with the magnifying glass. But yeah, I don't think we can get any more classrooms either, so we should probably try to get past grade 4 at some point. But let's see if we can guess the Arch Aries sigil. I feel like we probably can. We do need one more sanctum key as well. I don't remember which door I didn't open yet. But the stamps have been the most information we've ever gotten about those, really, other than the History of Orinda book, which only told us a few things about some of them, like the 3 main ones. And not even enough to solve their sigils. So let's see if we can't figure out Arch Aries based on our notes. Perhaps, perhaps not. I do not know. Also, there's probably another annoying puzzle box with an allowance token in it that I'm not looking forward to solving if we do get the sigil correct. Okay, so the mountain is Arch Aries. So this is Arch Aries. I guessed snow, but it's actually not snow, it's stormy. Which is what? Also, what is the transportation? We don't know the transportation is the problem in Arch Aries. So we know there's a mountain, we know there's stormy, we know the moats are industry. Which is what? I think it's the square dot, right? Square dot. So I don't know, let's see what we can do here. So that's the bean. Let's get the square dot moats. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, so this is the moats. We don't know what the transport is. We're gonna guess it's white, which is hollow circles. And we're gonna guess it's stormy, which is bolt. So can we get a bolt going? We got a bolt. And then hollow circles is white. What was the other thing we have to guess? Did we know the transport? Train, roads, naval, turtleback, aviation. Train, roads, naval, turtleback, aviation. Train, roads, naval, turtleback, aviation. So what do we have left? We have camels and horseback and then a mystery one. I'm gonna guess horseback, which is the horizontal down angle. Yeah, it would be this. And then it would be hollow circles if it's white. If not, we can just test other stuff, but it would be this. Okay, so it's not that. So we could have the transportation wrong. I think we just guess all the borders and see if any of them work. Because it could be any color, really. Definitely not this color. Okay, so we must have the transportation wrong. So we chose horseback. We could try camels, or I don't know. How many are there of this thing, actually? So we have the Y shape, which is train. It's definitely not train. We have 4 cardinal plus NE. I don't know what this pattern is. What is the 4? Oh, it's 5 rays. 5 rays up is aviation. Okay, it's not aviation, right? Two rays is camels. It could be camels. We could try camels. I don't think it is, but... Okay, it's not camels. Wait, how do we end up with wavy? Oh shoot, I rotated the wrong thing. Dang it. Yeah, we need stormy, and then we gotta rotate this thing. So what is this? 4 cardinal plus northeast is turtleback. So it's definitely not turtleback. 8 is naval. It's not naval. 4 diag is roads. It's not roads. I assume there can't be duplicates. I guess I'm not 100% sure, right? I mean, maybe there can be duplicates. 4 horizontal down angle is horseback. I think we already tried horseback though, right? So 1 is the Y. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's only 7 of these, which means one of them must be a duplicate. So maybe we should just try all. Also, which colors did we use? We used red and black, which is what? Filled circles and wavy. So it's not filled circles and it's not wavy. So we can skip the filled circles and wavy. Yeah, we can skip that one. I'm pretty sure this is wavy, but we can skip that one. Wait, oh, we got it. Wait, was that wavy? Red? Is it also red? Hold on, I have to go look at the other chamber now because I'm confused. I'm not sure if they can be duplicates. So filled circles. Oh no, this is wavy. So this is spiky, I guess. So what is spiky? Or wait, no. Filled circles? Is it also filled circles? Black? What the hell? No, it's yellow. Wait, how is this yellow? Yellow should be spikes. Somehow this changed. Because I had spikes, but now it changed. I left the room and came back and it changed. I'm so confused. Is that a bug? What just happened? Filled circles. It was definitely spikes when I solved it. But now it somehow changed to circles. Like what? Okay, it was spikes. It was definitely spikes. Okay, so the Arch Ares is yellow. Okay, so now one of these is white. Maybe we say orange for the beach and white for the rainbow, because the rainbow is all the colors and white is made of all the colors. Totally guessing, who knows. And then also, what was the transport? The transport was a Y shape. What is Y shape? Train. So Arch Ares was also train? Is that really what it was? I don't trust this. It changed after I solved it. I'm gonna have to watch that back. But I guess this was also train somehow. And it was definitely industry, right? Because industry is the dot. Yeah. Okay, so we used up train. So there's actually, it's not totally unique. Like some of the stuff can get used twice. So we used yellow. We used industry. We used stormy. We used fog. I don't remember what the other one was. Were they both fog? Were Orinda and Fen both fog? That's stormy. This is fog. And this is fog. Weird. Wait, so filled circles. Maybe it was filled circles. I don't know, I'm going crazy. Is it also black? But the flags are yellow. That's why I'm confused. I don't know. I'm super confused. I swear I solved this with a spiky border. And that would be yellow, and the flags are yellow, but the border is dots. Like when I left the room and came back, the border changed. Unless I'm totally insane. I don't think I'm insane. I think that's what happened. Horseback stormy. Okay, so mountain is trains. Man, this is so weird. So we used industry. I guess you can use duplicates. I don't know. This hurts my brain. There's definitely yellow here, even though the border is not yellow. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna have to come back and check this after I reload the game. Maybe there's some kind of bug. More Jai box, the Arch Ares variation. The first realm to introduce a new color to the traditional chromatic tiles. Given the number of ship routes and trade relationships between the two realms, this is not surprising. Fittingly, the variation itself was based on the brass compasses manufactured in Arch Ares. Oh, Morajai. Okay, there's a ship lane to Morajai, which makes sense because we said that Morajai is ships, right? Naval. Often traded to sailors in exchange for valued Morajai puzzle boxes. When yellow tiles are pressed, they move north. Okay. Probably we can solve this. Do we need yellow? I think we need yellow, right? That one was pretty easy. Yellow is pretty easy to solve. Didn't have to look it up. What's this weird graphical glitch? Strange. Okay, so we got yellow in industry and mountains. Very nice. What is this weird little hut? This looks like a weird musical instrument. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realize how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Arch Ares is a destination with which I am well acquainted, having traveled here countless times on business for Cinca. This time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories, and will instead trek along the northern coast, an area with which I am wholly unfamiliar. Mount Holly Estate in care of Miss Babbage. Yeah, so we got the stamp again. Power plant, the Contessa. First city of steel. Renabom, Arch Ares. Having traveled here countless times. We arrived here after a few days of sailing. So I'm pretty sure he came from... Air travel is better than sea travel. Arrived here after a few days of sailing. From Morajai? Air travel is better than sea travel. So he sailed to Arch Ares and then he flew somewhere, probably to Nuance. Still not sure if the stamp number matters at all. So if that's 8, Arch Ares, that means Morajai is before Arch Ares in the order. Which maybe means this is before here. That would kind of match up, right? I have 2 orders I'm trying to sort by at the same time, and I keep screwing up my notes. Like, I want to sort them by the order that they are in the Inner Sanctum, but I guess I also want to sort them by the travel order. So maybe we just do the travel order. We're into Ares. Nuance has a 1, which doesn't really make any sense. Maybe this is a 10, but then this also is a 10. I don't know if the stamp number matters. But we're pretty sure that Morajai is right before Arch Ares in the order. Probably. And then probably like Arch Ares. So maybe we just do this, like Morajai to Arch Ares to Fen Ares. That would kind of make sense logically. But we don't know where he went from Orinda. And we have to figure out where all this stuff is on the map. But we kind of used up some things, right? Like we have 7 of these, we have 8 of these, and we have 8 of these. So I guess the rays got reused twice. Is it true that these are both fog? I think they were both fog, right? We confirmed that Orinda and Fen are both fog. Which I guess makes sense because they're near each other. We can like double confirm that, although I don't trust the sigils anymore because this one seems to magically have changed to something other than what I put in, but pretty sure we have fog and we have fog. Yeah, so 2 fogs. So fog is used up. Stormy is used up. We do know what rain is. Is the hourglass. Do we have the hourglass unlocked? Yeah. So we could put rain in here. Like we know. Oh, we don't know what the moat is though, right? Like we know this is rain. We don't know how they travel either. I mean, east sounds like desert to me, so we could guess camels. What would camel be? Camels is 2 rays horizontal. How do we change that? Is it this? This? Let's try camels for the east. Okay, so... Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense though. It can't be camels, it's raining, right? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be... Camels have to be heat, so it can't be camels. What would you use in the rain? I mean, I guess naval kind of makes sense, but we already know this one's naval. So it's not train. It's not naval. It's not roads. It's not turtleback. So what do we have? We have horseback. What are the 2 that are left? Or I guess we only have 7 of these. But we used train twice. Let's get rid of this. Just say train. So train, naval, roads, horseback. I guess it's horseback or camels. Camels must be heat. Heat is probably Costa Rica, right? So let's guess that it's horseback, which is 4 horizontal down angles. This would be horseback. It's supposed to make like a saddle, I guess. And then it's definitely rain. Well, maybe. It's probably rain. And then I guess that would be farming, right? Like rain farming kind of makes sense. Farming is the bean. And then what color would it be? Violet, which is the weird line thing. Not that weird line thing. This weird line thing. No. Okay, so it's not the bean. Shit, that's the wrong one. We want to keep this at horseback. We want to change the bean to be what? What ones didn't we use? We could do star. Doesn't make much sense. We could do the 3 lines maybe. I don't think it's metro. I think we already used that. We could try the 3 lines. And then we need violets. No. Okay, well, we could just try all the colors, I guess. It's not wavy. So it's not the 3 lines. It's definitely not this. It could be the pizza. What is the pizza? Spiritual. I'm kind of brute forcing a little bit, right? But I have some of the information. So maybe that's part of the puzzle. I don't know. I'm sure you can get the information somewhere. Okay, so pizza didn't work. What about flower? Flower is poetry. That says Aurea, which maybe is the name of this area. Dang, I was kind of hoping that one would work. The one with the dash lines. I'm pretty sure about the rain. What is star? Star is tribal. That doesn't really make any sense. I mean, it could be, but maybe we just keep violet. I don't know. I don't think the stamp colors matter though, because one of them was blue. Okay, so that didn't work. I feel like we already tried bean, didn't we? So what do we have wrong? Is it not horseback? What else would it be? I mean, camels is the only other one, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would you ride a camel in the rain? I don't think we're going to be able to guess this today. I think we need more stamps to try to do process of elimination. Also, it doesn't matter if we solve them all, right? Because we're missing 1 key anyways, so. Anyways, this episode is insanely long. Twice as long as normally they are. We figured out 1 more seal, so that's cool. We got more allowance. We're at 97. But we're going to end it here. Kind of interesting that we accomplished something on a day with no rooms, basically. We also have to look at all these maps, I guess, and maybe there's some hints in there, but yeah, we're gonna call it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Good. Bye.